I mean, the guy did not even speak for 2 minutes. I stopped him 20 times.
The devil cannot succeed in permanently misleading sincere servants of God.
Stop. Muslim, did you hear it? The devil, he cannot be successful to deceive the sincere people, servant of God. So how did the devil mislead Muhammad? Huh? As long the devil, he only can succeed to deceive the one who is not sincere. Muslim, listen carefully. You cannot deceive anyone. He is a sincere believer. The Quran says so. Who said that? Supposedly Allah. Saying that to who? To the shaitan. Wonderful. So how shaitan, he gave Muhammad satanic verses? Any Muslim? Read carefully. Chapter 15, verse number 42. You shall have no authority over my slaves except those who follow thee. How shaitan, he was able to control Muhammad? Any Muslim have an answer? Where it says suck the clitoris of Allah, search it in Google. I mean, you don't have to stop to, you know, don't be lazy. Go say, you know, suck the clitoris of Allah. You will find it in Google in 2 seconds. Any Muslim can tell me? If shaitan, he have no authority over anyone is sincere of the slaves of Allah, which is you Muslim supposedly, then none of you should be a sinner. Correct? So what is the point of this stupid verse? If shaitan, he mislead every human being, and then shaitan, who mislead every human being, he have authority only to mislead the one who is not sincere. That means not a single Muslim is sincere. Do you see the stupidity? And Muhammad himself was a sinner. If we go to the yellow pages of Muhammad, let's keep this page here. Read carefully chapter 48, verse number 2. May Allah forgive you your sin in the past and the coming to come. Look, what the heck? But we just saw the verse in the Quran that the shaitan, he cannot mislead. Okay, how he mislead us? He make us do sin. Correct? When shaitan, he mislead us, what we do? We do sin, correct? Do we agree? How shaitan, he mislead us? He make us do sin. He don't do sin. He made us do sin, correct? It's not shaitan who is practicing the sin. He made us supposedly. He deceive us, he tempt us, etc. So we do sin. Okay, wonderful. Then we find that the Quran saying that Allah saying to Muhammad, which is very funny and very dummy, that may Allah, brother, forgive your sin. Like, is Allah is talking, and then Allah saying, may Allah forgive your sin. What's wrong with you? And if Muhammad himself, he commits sin, so who is left? Isn't it Muslim, they say that Muhammad is the role model for us, so we have to follow? Isn't then they say that he is the best of mankind? For sure he's the best of mankind. I mean, he like the guy, he go to his friend Abu Bakr, he see a girl, she is 5 years old, she, you know, he saw her panty, man, sure, he gets so crazy, he want to have her as a wife. He said, Abu Bakr, I want your daughter. Abu Bakr, he said to him, but I am your friend. I'm your brother. Muhammad, he said to him, angry, he said, you are my brother in the religion of Islam only. What the heck? He's a role model. Taliban model. Every single Taliban, he want to be like the Prophet. Can we have an answer? Any Muslim there in the bushes? And why Allah is saying, may Allah forgive your sin? Listen carefully. Isn't it you Muslim, you say? Shaitan, he deceive only those who they are not decent servant of Allah. Then we find that Muhammad is deceived by Shaitan. How that happened? It's a clear evidence that Muhammad was not a decent servant of Allah. Any Muhammadan? Remember, I said I'm not going to stay long, and my throat is hurting me. 47 minutes. I said to myself, let me make a 20-minute video. I hate it. How am I going to finish this video now? 47 minutes, I did not even start the first two minutes in the video. I mean, do you see how many mistakes and how many stupid things I found in 2-minute videos of Shabbir Ali? Did you notice? This is why they don't dare to debate me. They don't. I'm still waiting for Shabbir Ali to tell us when he is going to debate me. We are just waiting. I mean, when that luxury day is going to happen.
The mic right there. Hello? Yeah, I just came to ask the $1,000,000 question. Shabbir, when will you ever debate Christian Prince? Thank you very much.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know Christian Prince, he is a personality.
I mean, what happened?
Question, Shabbir, when will you ever debate Christian Prince? Thank you very much.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know Christian Prince, he is a personality who has been operating some sort of an internet radio broadcast, as far as I can remember.
He is operating, as he remember. What a good memory. As his remember. Like I'm trying to say, Christian Prince was Christian Prince. Yeah, Christian Prince, yeah. I remember him now.
Remember, he contacted me a long time.
I never contacted him. Never ever. Never. ABN TV contacted the guy, said to him, are you willing to debate a Christian person? He said yes. He agreed. We set up the date. They told him the name, Christian Prince. He went in Google. He searched my name. He bought my books. He read my books. He contacted ABN. He says, I refrain. I'm busy with my PhD. Since then, he is busy.
Time ago, asking if I would debate him, and I said yes. And then eventually I bought his book.
Oh boy. Okay, Shabbir Ali, I have a question for you. How come you did not make any comment about a book? All of it is nothing but a disaster regarding Islam. Why you don't hold the book in your hand? Says, guys, let him show you lies in this book. He bought my book. After he bought my book, he apologized for debating me. He said to himself, come on. And maybe he saw some of my videos, I don't know. So anyway. Yeah. So when it's come to debate David Wood, they line up to debate David Wood. Anthony Roger, they line up to anyone. And just the second you say Christian Prince, we are willing to debate him, but face to face. Face to face. All of them. Anyway, I think I'm going to stop here for today. To keep it short. It's already a 51-minute short video. Unbelievable. I mean, this is a very short video. But just to remind you, Muslims, this is a serious question. I challenge you, any one of you, to answer. If Shaitan can only deceive and mislead, only the criminals, the bad ones, as you see, the Quran says that. Chapter 15, verse number 42. If Shaitan can make only those people, this kind of people, to commit sin, then how Muhammad was misled by Shaitan? And not only that, Muhammad, he received satanic verses from Shaitan. It's not only he commit normal sin. No, he exceed that point. He received satanic verses. Muhammad, he throw in his Shaitan, he throw in his mouth the Muhammad supposedly satanic verses. And you know, the most funny thing is when the Muslims, they say, no brother, he was not successful to do it. Okay, idiot, read the Quran. No brother, he did not, you know, the Quran, the Shaitan, he tried, brother, he tried. No, he did not try, he'd succeed. Read with me carefully. Read the verse, read the verse. Did Shaitan, he was successful to throw satanic verses or not? The verse says yes. Read carefully. Never we send a messenger or a prophet before you, but when he recited revelation or narrated or spoke, Satan threw some falsehood. Like, what the heck? According to the Quran, every single prophet of Allah he sent, when they talk, Shaitan, he's used their mouth to speak. Can you believe it? So Shaitan, he threw the falsehood in their mouth, which means those prophets, they speak falsehood, and Muhammad is one of them. But Allah abolished it. Hold on. How Shaitan, you Muslim lie to us and say, Shaitan, he try. If he try and he did not succeed, then there's no need to abolish. He abolished it. He took it away. He took it from where? From the Quran. So was Shaitan successful? Absolutely. Actually, even your book says that after Muhammad he received satanic verses, and Jibreel, he came to him and he says, Habibi Muhammad. Habibi Muhammad, what you did? What you did, Habibi? Those verses are from Shaitan, Habibi. You know? And not to forget that the Muslims themselves, they say that the Prophet himself was bewitched. And bewitched by black magic is nothing but controlled by the devil. So how Shaitan have no authority? Over the sincere Muslims. And Shaitan not only he throw in his mouth satanic words, but he controlled him.